the event. I'm just going to briefly talk about Swami Chidanandapuri ji. Swami Chidanandapuri is a dynamic spiritual leader from the land of Shankara. Swamiji has been working for educating Hindus to regain their cultural wealth and knowledge. Swamiji is well known for the deep knowledge in Vedanta and has made remarkable presence as an orator. Swamiji accepted Sannyasa Diksha on Mahashivaratri Day of 1989 from Kailasha Ashram, Rishikesh. Swamiji is the Madhadipati for Kolathur Advaita Ashram, Kozhikode, Kerala in India. Swamiji established Advaita Ashram Kolathur in the year 1992, October, as a center of Vedanta studies. Head of Madhva Anandashram in Gujarat. Swamiji is also a visiting professor of Sanatana Dharma Pritham, Center of Sanatana Dharma Studies and Research, University of Calicut. Also president of Margadarshaka Mandalam, Kerala, an organization of sannyasis. In simple words, Swamiji is the backbone of many trusts and organizations. Swamiji is also the author of around 45 books, including commentaries on Sri Rama Gita, Shiva Mahimanta Stotra, many prakarnas of Shankaracharya, Bhagavad Gita, Bhashya. Now may I invite His Holiness Swami Chidanandapuri ji to share his great wisdom of spiritual elements of Bhagavad Gita.
Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryandam Vande Guru Paramparam. Today, the subject selected for this discussion is, as I have heard, Sanatanam. And when the formal welcome speech was done, I was invited to speak on the spiritual teachings of Bhagavad Gita. So, however, this is a sort of discussion. I don't like a one-way speech. Wherever I go, for some time, I'll speak on the topic selected and afterwards give time for open discussion. So you can ask whatever you want. There is no any subject restriction. So whatever question you have, you want to ask, you can ask. If I know the answer, I will reply. Otherwise, it is very easy to say, I don't know. There is no any distance in between us. Feel free to ask, don't hesitate. So let us begin with the topic Sanatanam. And I feel it is the subject which we must know well and imbibe within the heart. See, the word Sanatanam, it means everlasting, never ending. there are two avyayas in our Samskrita from which we can derive the word Sanatanam. One is an avyaya, Sanat. Sanat. When we join suffix ana with it, it will become Sanatana. Not only that, Sanatana itself comes in the Paniniya. Both these means, when we take the avyaya Sanatana, meaning is that which will last forever, everlasting, never ending. And when we take it as Sanat plus Ana, the meaning will be the nature of Sanat. What is of the nature of Sanat? That is Sanatana. So what is that? What is that never ending or everlasting? We are in the world. We are seeing around us so many phenomena, different types of manifestations. How many we cannot number. Living beings, non-living, moving, stationary, so many. From minutest atom to the grossest universe, innumerable types of or forms of manifestations are there around us. And whatever is there, we are seeing they will end. They will have an end. And those manifestations which have an end, we know they had a beginning. So what begins, definitely that will end. It is a law, it is a common rule. And everything in this universe and this universe itself has a beginning and an end. So when we use the term Sanatana, we may wonder what the meaning is, because whatever the world, whatever manifestations are there around me or I am seeing are having a beginning and an end. Then one fellow is coming and saying Sanatana. What is the meaning? See, for every cause, for every effect, there must be a cause. Without a cause, no effect will be there. Nothing will be there. So whatever we are seeing around us, there is a cause. There must be a cause. A basic cause for all. What is that? Just think in that direction. And along with that, see, all these manifestations, whatever be that phenomena, are a sort of movement. Coming, being, growing, decaying, dying. So everything in this universe are subject to these changes. These changes are called in Samskrita Shadbhava Vikara. 6 Bhava Vikaras are there. 6 types of mutations. One, the first is Jayate, coming into existence, coming to manifest. And then being, that is That is there. And the third bhava is growing. Jayate, asti, vardhate, growing. Then viparinamate, so many changes are coming, changing. Then after that, decaying. Apakshiyate, decaying. When these start, it is sure it will end. And that is nashyati. So all the manifestations are subject to these 4, 5, 6 changes, 6 stages. So this is a movement. For a motion to happen, there must be an immovable substratum. We are moving, we are walking, we are running, and thereby we are moving. It means there is an immovable base, there is an immovable substratum on which we are moving. If that base also is moving, we will not move. We can walk or we can run. But if the base also is moving, even after running for so many hours, we will not move. Nowadays, so many people are doing exercises, physical exercises with such equipments. So if movement happens or motion happens, there must be a motionless base, an immovable base. And what is that? What is the base of all these manifestations? That is called in Samskrita Sanatanam. Because that is not coming and that is not going. That is the very base of all comings and goings. That is Sanatanam. And there is a small but such a gigantic word which we cannot explain to denote what Sanatanam is. It is Brahma. Brahman. It is the most used term to describe what Sanatanam is. Brahman. That is from which everything else grows. Brh. It comes from the root brh. So from which everything else comes and develops. That is Brahman. That is Sanatanam. That is the meaning of Sanatanam. So Sanatanam is Ishvara. Sanatanam is Brahman. Sanatanam is Paramatma. Whatever name you call. That is the very base of all existences. We can see in one Upanishad, a Shishya approaches a guru and asks a question directly. Adhihi bhagavo brahmeti. That was the question. O Bhagavan, all-knowing one. That's the meaning of Bhagavan. When we call a guru, oh, all-knowing one. Adhihi, please teach me Brahma. What is Brahma? Please teach me what is Brahma. Then Guru, observing that Shishya and realizing he is competent to hear, he starts teaching. yato va imani bhutani jayante yena jatani jivanti yat prayanti abhisamvishanti tat vijijñāsasva tat brahmeti. Yato va imani bhutani jayante. The teacher didn't start with some celestial objects. No. It didn't start with some heavens or hells. No. Because we do not know about heaven and hell. We are living in this world. And all sorts of beings are around us. So Guru asked Shishya to observe the universe. And asked him to Yatova imani bhutani jayante. You think from what? Yatova, from what? Imani bhutani jayante. All these beings are coming into existence. If these beings are coming into existence, there must be a cause. There must be a cause. Without a cause, no effect will be there. There is no such a thing as accident in this universe. We are using the word accident nowadays. Nowadays, it is used to mean mishap. It is accepted. Nowadays, in the present world, the term accident is accepted. Everywhere, people are using that word, accident. An accident occurred. Actually, there is no accident. Accident will not occur, will not happen. But nowadays, when we say accident, the meaning is mishap. So we have added that term in the English dictionary, accident. Really speaking, there is no accident. Because if there is an effect, there must be a cause. Without cause, effect will not be. So what is the cause of all these beings? The basic cause of all existences. You think that. You meditate on that. You can use whatever branches of science you have. From time to time, so many branches of science are being added. We can use all the sciences available. Or to use a precise word, all branches of science available. We can use. But this thought process that must be within a person, within the humanity. What is the basic cause of all these existences? Yato va imani bhutani jayante. Then second aspect is yena jatani jivanti. By which everything manifested are existing. By which or on which. What is the very base of all existences? A being came into being. That's all right. But on what it is existing? Just think that. Even when we are saying there is such and such manifestation, what is the very base of that existence? For example, here is a lamp made of bronze. So we can imagine it weighs 5 kilograms. Why? We need not pay for that. So we can assume 10 or 25 kilograms. We need not pay for that. So it is 20 kilograms. I'm assuming. So there is a bronze lamp of 20 kilograms. Yes. Then if I ask, what is the weight of that lamp? What will be your reply? 20 kilograms. Yes, all right. What is the weight of the bronze in that? 20 kilograms. Then what is the weight of lamp? The bronze lamp is 20 kilograms. Yes, bronze lamp is 20 kilograms. And the bronze in that is 20 kilograms. Then what is the weight of lamp? If it is 20, 40, it will become. No, it is only 20, not 40. If lamp weighs 40 and bronze weighs 20, then bronze lamp must weigh 40. No, it is only 20. So what is the weight of lamp? No weight. What nonsense you are saying, Swami, in the morning? It is not nonsense. It is the reality. If somehow it skipped from our hand and torn into pieces, and we collected all pieces together and boiled and poured into a furnace, and we made a big vessel. Now there is a bronze vessel, no lamp. And the weight of that bronze vessel, 20. So, before the manifestation as a lamp, and even after the lamp has gone, disintegration, and after coming into being of that vessel, what remains is bronze. It was earlier, it was bronze even when it was manifested as a lamp, and it is still bronze even after there is no lamp. And if you go on inquiring this, the bronze is there only up to a molecular level. When you cross the molecular level, there is only copper and zinc. No bronze is there. So bronze is there only up to molecular level. When you go still deeper, there are the atoms of copper and zinc. No bronze. So we were saying earlier, bronze is the truth. The reality is bronze. Lamp is not real. It is only a manifested plane. It is a phase of manifestation. It is not real. Lamp is not real. It is unreal. Mithya. Then what is real? Bronze is real. But now we understand even bronze is not real. It is only a manifestation. Then what is real? Copper and zinc. Take copper. I am saying copper is real. Up to what level? Only up to the atomic level. If I go still deeper, there will be only subatomic particles. Only subatomic particles. Nothing else. Some center called the nucleus and revolving materials or energy fields around. So incessant movements of these energy fields make the matter which I call atom and copper atom. And when they unite together, it made bronze. And when somebody worked upon it, it became a lamp and a vessel, this, that. So, when vessel is there, when lamp is there, actually what is there? Only the primal material. So by the existence of that, all the manifestations are existing. So here Guru asked the Shishya to contemplate on by which all the beings are existing. What is the base of all this existence? So what is the cause of all existences? And what is the base of all these manifestations? And finally, yat prayanti abhisambhishanti, unto which all these manifestations will go. Now we are saying, I am Swami Chidanandapuri, I am this, I am that. And with too much head weight, I am walking here. I am Pandita Ratna, do you know? I am a scholar, I am a sannyasi, I am this, I am that. But everybody knows when the air goes out, finished. What is that? That's a dead body. It will disintegrate within some hours. In England, I heard only after some weeks. I don't know. But if that body is in India, it will disintegrate within some hours. And it must disintegrate. And now there is a question, where this Chidanandapuri has gone? Where X, Y, Z has gone? Yat prayanti abhisambhishanti. The Guru doesn't teach it is Brahma, no. But Guru asked the Shishya to inquire. Tad vijijñāsasva. Have a real yearning to know that. Real quest must be there within to know that. And after teaching that, Guru says, Tat Brahmeti, that is Brahman. So, the very base of all manifestations is called Brahma, and that is Sanatanam. So, the meaning of Sanatanam is Ishvara, or Paramatma, or Brahman. By whatever name you want, you can call, because it is nameless thing. If somebody comes and says it is Allah, it is all right. If someone comes and says is it Jehovah, all right, because you are attributing name to the nameless. So you can give whatever name you want. There is no need for any quarrel. No need for any quarrel. Because you are attributing name to the nameless. That is why Bhagavan Bhashyakara in one of his Bhashya says, Brahma Shabdasya Api Lakshyarthaha. Brahma is the indicative meaning of the term Brahma. See? See the beauty of that sentence? Brahma Shabdasya Api Lakshyarthaha. That means Brahma is the indicative meaning of the term Brahma. Not the direct meaning. Indicative meaning, Lakshyartha. But Swami, we didn't expect such an explanation when we use the word Sanatanam. That is not my fault. This is the word meaning of Sanatanam. But in common language and common usage, we club the word Sanatanam with Dharma. And we use Sanatana Dharma. Then what is the meaning of Sanatana Dharma? That Dharma, which is Sanatanam, is Sanatana Dharma. Sanatanam yad Dharma, tat Sanatana Dharma. Everlasting Dharma. To understand the meaning of this term Sanatana Dharma, we have to understand a little, not in detail, a little about what we mean by Dharma. it is a word that much misconceived, but used well, much used. Everybody is using the word dharma, dharma. But what is dharma? If you use that word in Kerala, the meaning is giving some charities or some alms. Somebody asked to give some charity, then he is a dharmakara, you give him dharma. So it is something to be given. No, it is not the meaning of dharma. You can give yourself, your body, your whole wealth, but you must not give dharma. You can give everything you have. That is why we have given our backbone. That is why we have given our backbone. Yes, we can come to subject. And if we go to Middle India and Northern India, the meaning of dharma is construed as religion. It is used to mean religion. No. There is a huge difference between religion and dharma. Of course, religion comes within dharma, but dharma is not religion. And the term dharma, the word, you cannot translate into any other language in the world. Try to translate. Some may translate as righteousness, no. Some may translate as the order of the world, no. It is everything together. See, the root from which the term dharma comes is dharane. That means to hold together. To hold together. Dharane. How we can understand? See, if we observe these universal phenomena around us, from the minutest atom to the grossest universe, we will realize everything is held together by a scheme, an order, or a system. We saw the case of an atom. The incessant movements of electrons or energy particles. Because of that incessant movement, immovable atom is existing. That is the case with the universe also. How many planets are there or how many galaxies are there? We do not know. If we are chanting Lalita Sahasranama or Shiva Sahasranama, we will come across such names as Aneka Kodi Brahmanda Nayakaha, Ananta Kodi Brahmanda Janani. That means the leader of millions and millions of Brahmandas, or the mother of millions and millions of Brahmandas. Even within one Brahmanda, there are innumerable galaxies. And even within one galaxy, How many thousands of stars are there, we do not know. But if we observe with available science, all these are moving. Incessant movement. It is happening. So even within an atom and in the grossest universe, I am seeing the same phenomenon, the same rule. And if I go further, I can see there is a system, there is an order, a perfect order by which everything is held together. There is no doubt in that. The Veda, Shukla Yajurveda, a piece of small mantra explains what dharma is. Yatha tathyato arthan vyadadhat. Yatha tathyato arthan vyadadhat. This piece of mantra you can see in the Ishavasya Upanishad. It is the 40th chapter of Shukla Yajurveda. The meaning is all the beings, all the materials, all the manifestations are held together how, in a way, how it should be. Yatha tathyataha. Yatha tathyataha means, in a way, how it should be. So everything is held together. And the law is abiding. See? What is that? That we call dharma. Dhriyate yena dhriyate athava dharyate anena sarvam iti dharma. By which everything is held together. All these universal manifestations are held together into an atom, into this earth, into the solar system, into the Milky Way, into the Brahmanda. We do not know the limit. We cannot limit. And that principle, that unifying scheme, that is dharma. Then comes a question, oh Swami, if we are explaining the term dharma in such a way, how we can say a dharmic style of living and all? Because dharma is the scheme. Yes, dharma is a scheme. Dharma is the order which is holding the universe. Then what is dharmic life? Dharmic life is a life which we are living, taking into consideration the rules or the scheme or the order which is holding everything together. That is, our life must be in consonance with the universal law. Our word, our deed, or our thoughts must not disrupt or destroy this scheme which is holding everything together. So we are living here for our own happiness, our own joy. But in course of that life, we must not disrupt, we must not destroy, or we must not hurt the system which is holding everything together. Such a life is dharmic life. Dharmic life is not going to temples or mosque or church. Of course, we must go to worship. Worship must be there. That is another subject. But dharmic life is leading a life according to the principles of dharma. So Bhagavan Vedavyasa in the Mahabharata, he puts in nutshell what is dharma. Shruyatam dharma sarvasvam Shrutvaidad avadharyatam Atmanah pratikulani Paresham na samacharet. Shruyatam dharma sarvasvam. You please hear what is dharma. Please you hear what is the meaning of dharma. Shrutvaidad avadharyata. Simple hearing will not do. Coming and hearing and going, it won't do. Then we have to observe. After hearing, after understanding, we have to observe in our life. Shrutvaidad avadharyata. What is that? Atmana pratikulani paresham na samacharet. Don't do to others what is not acceptable to you. Don't do to others what is not acceptable to you. That is the crux of dharma. Don't hurt anybody. Don't hurt anything with a feeling to hurt. That is dharma. So, realizing and observing the universal principle, that is a dharmic life. So that is Sanatana Dharma. Rishis realized this. We cannot say when. Many a time we are hearing many people saying 5,000 years, 8,000 years. No, we cannot say. There is a beautiful word, I don't know. We can use that. We cannot date Sanatana Dharma to 5,000 years. It is foolish thing to do that. Or 8,000 years or 10,000 years. That is a bigger span for me, but it is not for Sanatana Dharma. So, it is time, from time immemorial. Our rishis realized this, what dharma is, and exhorted to the world at large. They taught the world. And the system and the pattern of life developed naturally, spontaneously, according to that teachings which we call Veda, that is Sanatana Dharma. That is Sanatana Dharma. So when we say Sanatana Dharma, there are two aspects. One, the basic Shastra behind, or to be more precise, basic knowledge underneath, and the other side is the practices which we have to perform according to that. So these are the two parts of Dharma. One, the basic Shastra, and then the practical side. Which is more important? Both are important, equally important. If there is a man who is a moving library, the whole textual knowledge is there within his brain. He knows everything. Veda, Vedanta, Vedanga, Upaveda, Itihasa, Purana, Dharma Shastra, Darshana, Tantra. If we go on to explain this, it will take years and years, because that much number of texts are there within this. We are the richest in the world. Richest people in the world. There is no doubt in that. So I am not going to explain that or elaborate that. These scriptures, this knowledge, everything is there embedded in the head, in the brain, and so he is a moving library. He knows everything, what to do, what not to do. He will teach for hours and hours on Dharma. But if we are not seeing in his life, if he is not observing what he teaches, we will not call him a dharmic personality. We won't. Let me ask a simple question. Whom do you consider a man of more knowledge, Rama or Ravana? Ravana, definitely. Ravana was greater scholar than Rama. He was the Pandita of Samaveda. He knew all branches of Veda. But we call him Rakshasa. You know what is the meaning of Rakshasa? It is the inverted Sakshara. Sakshara is one with Akshara, one with knowledge. When that knowledge is inverted or reverted, that is Rakshasa. So he have immense knowledge, but his knowledge is in the Shirshasana position. That is Rakshasa. So don't call Rakshasas ignorant. No, they know much. They know much. So this man we will not call as a man of knowledge or man of dharma. Instead, take another case. One fellow, he do not know any shastras. No Veda, no Vedanga, no Upaveda, no Smritis, no Itihasas, no Puranas, nothing. But if he is living a righteous life, saving the humanity, helping those in need, loving everybody, performing his own duties, definitely we will call him a man of dharma. So, practice is more important. That is why Bhagavan Vedavyasa says, Achara Prabhavo Dharma. Practice begets dharma. Achara Prabhavo Dharma. And in one place of Mahabharata, Vedavyasa says, Achara Paramo Dharma. Achara is the Paramaha Dharma, supreme Dharma. The greatest dharma is not knowledge within, but the practice we are doing. So, what is more important? Practice. Then comes, one is practicing, but he is doing all sorts of nonsense. He is doing this, that. No. Practice must be according to Shastra. So, practice must be according to Shastra, and Shastra must lead us in the way of practice. So both these are interconnected. Both these are supplementary. So both these aspects are equally important. So you just imagine our society. If we are acting without knowing, if we are performing without proper understanding of our scriptures, what will happen? Our practice will go out of way. We will be doing this and that in the name of dharma. It will not be dharma. It will have no connection with dharma. But we will be saying dharma, dharma, dharma. So, what is essential is we must have a proper understanding of our scriptures. A real knowledge we must have within. And with this knowledge, we must live in this world. If we are not paying attention to both these aspects, Sanatana Dharma will not sustain. If we are not protecting by our action and our studies, Sanatana Dharma, what will happen? Dharma will not protect us. As explained by Manu, Dharmayeva hato hanti, dharmo rakshati rakshitaha, tasmat dharmo na hantavyo, mano dharmo hato vadhit. Dharmayeva hato hanti. That dharma which is not protected will not protect you. Dharmo rakshati rakshitaha. That dharma which is protected will protect you. Tasmat, therefore, dharmo na hantavyaha. Please don't kill dharma. Don't destruct dharma. Why? Let not that dharma which has been distracted by you, don't distract you. There's a complex sentence. Mano dharmo hato vadhit. Distracted dharma, let it not distract you. For that, we must perform dharma. For that performance, real knowledge must be there within. Without real knowledge, we will not understand what dharma is. If we are not understanding, then we will misunderstand. If you don't understand, there is no problem. Because there is no problem created by ignorance. But the thing is, from ignorance, so many things will sprout. Misunderstanding. If you don't understanding, sit with that. There is no problem. You are creating no problem to the society. But when we are misunderstanding, we are making a hell of the world. That is what is happening. So we must have proper knowledge. For that, there is no shortcut methods. No shortcut method is there. So, it is taught by Veda, again from time immemorial. Swadhyayan ma pramadaha. Swadhyaya pravachanabhyam na pramadidavyam. You must do Swadhyaya every day. Learn Shastras every day without fail. So we can swear that. We can take an oath. I will do that. I will do Swadhyaya daily. Swami, we don't have time. We are very busy people. We don't have time. Don't say so. We have time. We have time. Someone will come the final day to take us. I have heard he will come on a buffalo. I don't know. I have not seen. Why it is a buffalo, I don't know. Then we cannot say, I don't have time. If he comes now itself we have to go. Body will remain here. Then you will get so much job. Because if I go now, it will create problems for you. So many things. So many formalities. But we must go. We cannot say, no, I don't have time. If your fingertip is on the computer's keyboard, calculating some interest to get or work on some shares or stakes, or the present day's masala bond, no, he will not allow you to finish. You cannot press the enter button. Before that you must go. So don't say I don't have time. We have time. We must find out time for ourselves, not for others. For ourselves. We must find out time. So daily do some Swadhyaya. I'm not saying this much Swadhyaya you must do. For 1 hour, for 2 hours, no. You can do. You can find out a peaceful time. But daily you must. Without fail. Then someone may ask, what Shastra I should study? See, we are the wealthiest of the world. We are the richest in the world. Because there are millions and millions of textbooks for us. When we use the word Veda, within that there are Samhita, Brahmana, Aranyaka and Upanishad. Divided into 5 parts. Rigveda, Krishna Yajurveda, Shukla Yajurveda, Samaveda and Atharva Veda. And you see, within one Veda, there are so many branches. For Rigveda, there were 21 branches. There were, not now. Because of our eagerness to protect our Shastras, most have vanished. But in the past days, there were 21 branches for Rigveda, 109 branches for Yajurveda, and within Samaveda there were 1000 branches. And for Atharva Veda there were 50 branches. So 21 plus 109 plus 1000 plus 50 means that equals 1180 branches were there. So this much Brahmana, Samhita, Aranyaka and Upanishad. Just imagine what a wealth it is. No, not even started. Because as we have many limbs, Vedas have so many limbs of Veda. They are Shiksha, Kalpam, Vyakaranam, Niruktam, Chandas and Jyotisham. They are called Vedangas, 6 in total. And if we go to one Vedanga, we will see innumerable textbooks written by so many rishis. We cannot count. I am not exaggerating. We cannot count. If we go to Vyakarana, it is an ocean. There is no doubt. And not only that, the number of texts, let it be there. But the focus given by rishis on each and every topic, if we are ready to learn, we will sit astounded. For example, once there was a lecture. It was actually a class by Professor Bloomfield. Professor Bloomfield was a knower of more than 21 languages and a scholar of our Vedic lore and Greek culture and civilization. It's a great knower. And after one of his famous lectures, there was a question and answer session. And the audience, of course, they were all professors of the universities, different universities. They asked a question. Oh, doctor or professor, in your opinion, what is the greatest wonder in the world? You know much about Indian culture and civilization, Greek culture and civilization, and so many. And you are a knower of more than 21, scholar of more than 21 languages. And so let us ask, what is the greatest wonder in the world? What we will reply? What will be our reply? China's Great Wall? Taj Mahal? No. Immediately, without a second's gap, Professor Bloomfield replied, it is the Ashtadhyayi of Panini Maharshi. The wonder of wonders in the world is the Ashtadhyayi of Panini Maharshi. That was the reply Professor Bloomfield gave to those professors who were assembled in the University of Cambridge. Just imagine. We people, the honors, the heritage keepers, or so boasting people, we are having so much great, this, that, all sorts of. Swami, what is Ashtadhyayi? I do not know. It is the grammar text written by Panini Maharshi, having 8 chapters. That is why it is called Ashtadhyayi. It is the wonder of wonders. See? So, if we go into details, it will be like an ocean or a Himalaya. So we are not going to that. But just here, there are 6 limbs for Veda. Shiksha, Kalpam, Vyakaranam, Niruktam, Chandas and Jyotish. And of course, when we say about some books, we need not elaborate the appendices to that. So Upavedas are there, 5 in number. Ayurveda, Dhanurveda, Sthapatya Veda, Gandharva Veda and Artha Veda. Within Artha Veda, the topics are economics, statistics, commerce and political science. All this comes within Artha Veda. And all musics, dance, theatre, arts, everything comes under Gandharva Veda. And all arms and ammunitions, techniques of fights, war, all this comes under Dhanurveda. So I'm not going to explain all these things. And to explain this Veda, we have Itihasas and Puranas, 2 Itihasas and 18 Puranas, and the verses within that literature will come more than 8 lakh verses. Just imagine. And the rules of social life described in Vedas and Itihasas and Puranas, compiled together in one place by lawgivers. They are smritis, like Manu Smriti, Yajnavalkya Smriti, Parashara Smriti, like that, so many. And along with that, there are some other branches of science, Veda, like Tantras. And even within Tantra, there are Vaishnava, Shakteya and Shaiva. All this, if we are ready just to observe, will manifest before us like ocean of knowledge. That is why India was Bharat. And it is our duty to make Bharat again. That is our duty. Everybody's duty. But that is happening slowly nowadays. It is happening. When we travel around the world, whether it is in America or Australia or Europe, we are seeing the same thing. The whole world is, with all respect and expectation, beholds Mother Bharat. And Mother Bharat is taking and carrying the whole humanity to her lap and giving love and care. World is accepting that. There is no doubt in that. So, coming back to our question, what should I learn? You said we must do Swadhyaya every day. So there are innumerable texts. We cannot study all this. If we see the text Mahabharata itself, how many of you have seen Mahabharata? I am not saying the small abridged version in different languages. I am asking the original Mahabharata. More than 1,25,000 verses. If you see the book published by Gita Press Gorakhpur, it will be of this size. Only Mahabharata. So Ramayana, this like. If you go and take Skanda Purana, it is having 81,000 verses within that. So Skanda Purana will be of this size. So there are lakhs and lakhs of text. What I will go and learn? You can select as you like, because all are one. There is no difference between Shaiva, Vaishnava, Shakteya. No, all are one. The same reality observed from different viewpoints. Shiva of Shaiva is this one and the same as Vishnu of Vaishnavas. And that is the same Shakti of Shakteyas. There is no difference. In the same way, the text, millions and millions are there. You take as you wish, according to your taste, and start learning. Still, Swami, if there is a way to select, because so many choices are there, what I can take, so we can definitely say, start with Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is not the base of Sanatana Dharma. No. It is not the foundation of Sanatana Dharma. The foundation of Sanatana Dharma is Veda, not Gita. But still, Gita is the summary of the whole Shastras. It is a summary of the whole Shastras we have. So, if you ask with what I have to start, to begin with, take Gita and learn. Because within Gita, the whole of Veda is summarized. As aptly observed by Bhagavan Bhashyakara Shankaracharya, Samasta Vedartha Sara Sangraha Bhudam. Samasta Vedartha Sara Sangraha Bhudam. This is the essence of the essence. Sara Sangraha. That's the very complicated wording it is. Sara Sangraha. Sara is essence. Sangraha is essence. So Sara Sangraha means essence of essences. Of what? Samasta Vedartha. All the topics described in Veda are summarized and again summarized to one small text, that is Gita. Only a small one. Only having 700 verses with it. We can read, if we are ready to sit for 1.5 hours. Only that much. In capsule form, the whole of Vedic lore is before us. So why can't we take daily and read one shloka? Only one shloka I am asking, not for me. If we are ready to do that, there is no doubt we will get clear direction, precise answers to all the problems we are facing in our day-to-day life. I am not speaking about heaven or moksha, the ultimate emancipation. No. The worldly problems in our day-to-day life we are facing. Those creating stress and strain, tension. For all those problems, we will get clear, precise answers from Bhagavad Gita if we are ready to learn. There is no doubt in that. So, take Bhagavad Gita, do Swadhyaya. So, study of a Shastra, and accordingly we have to perform. When both these are unified, that is Sanatana Dharma. We have to know what Sanatana Dharma is. We have to practice Sanatana Dharma. There is no any limitation of place or time, climb or time. I belong to this religion, that religion. Yes, you can. But Dharma is the very foundation of all. If you are a Muslim, you can be a good Muslim. If you are a Christian, you can be a best Christian. If you are an American or Indian or Australian or African, whatever you be, whatever alienation you have, affiliation you have, the very base of humanity is Sanatana Dharma, and we can teach the whole world this Sanatana Dharma. And Gita is a textbook wherein we can see the whole of Sanatana Dharma summarized. But always remember, summarized. It is when we get some compressed files, if we go and click our computer buttons, it will be of no use. Because before opening, we have to uncompress it. So in the same way, remember always, Gita is a compressed one. So it is not easy to learn. If you are going to Upanishad, it is easy. Because it is fact as the fact. But in Gita, it is the compressed form. So we have to we have to have that knowledge, how to uncompress it. That we will get from teachers, gurus. So, there are so many gurus in the world and so many texts written by great acharyas are there. So take some commentaries, some explanations and start reading daily. Then questions will come, doubts will come. They must come. Only to a thinking intellect, doubts and questions will be there. That's a positive sign, never negative. So have questions within. Ask those who knows and clear them step by step. We can go deeper into the Shastra. We can go broader and broader in the field of practice. Thereby we can make the whole world and ourselves great. There is no doubt in that. If you have any doubt, you can ask. If you have any question to ask, you can ask without any hesitation. If I know the answer, I will reply, or otherwise I don't know. There is no limitation, there is no distance. You can ask whatever you want. There is no meaning in a long one-way speech.